Right now, Shane Brooks is back on the line with us. Shane was here sometime back. I don't remember exactly when, as a representative of the Tea Party, and we had a good and lively debate here on the air. Shane, welcome back to the program.
Thank you, Tom.
And when were you on?
I believe it was there was two different times, and it was right before the Tea Party Nation National Convention, and the second one was actually the day of. I was driving from Texas to Tennessee,
and
arriving to protest the convention.
Right. So you got very politically active. You first with the Tea Party. How'd that come about?
When I got involved with the Tea Party.
Yeah.
Well, that came about when I lost my job and everything. I was fed up and mad. I was just really ticked off, and I wanted to start getting involved in politics. And the Tea Party movement came about, and I saw a great opportunity and started getting ready to organize my own local Tea Party. And then I came across Tea Party Nation, and I saw really good potential for it. And as you know, I wasn't too happy with the extravagant Tea Party convention. That cost $600-700 per person. When here I am, a middle class guy that lost everything I had, and now I brought a lot of people into this movement, put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into it. Now I couldn't even afford to attend a convention, and Sarah Palin was going to get a $100,000 speaking fee. So I was a little angry about that, and so I went up there to protest it.
And what you have politically evolved since then?
I certainly have, and I actually wanted to thank you because you were an influence on me as well with the first two interviews that I had, because when I first was starting to reach out to people, I was more concerned about the social divides and how we were being divided against one another through social issues. And it wasn't until the SCOTUS decision on Citizens United, I didn't know too much about it. I just knew that something was very, very wrong with it. And made my voice heard on that among the Tea Party, and that's pretty much where I am now.
Mm-hmm. So you've joined the Coffee Party, or which is the liberal parallel to the Tea Party, or what's this whiskey with my coffee? What are you up to now?
Okay, well, the Coffee Party it's quite interesting. They came about right around the same time I did an interview with you, and when the SCOTUS decision happened and the Citizens United, I didn't really know a whole lot about it, and I think I mistakenly even said on the second interview with you that that these were multinational corporations that were foreign owned, and now after digging and reading and everything, I realized that I may have misspoke a little bit. But anyways, the Coffee Party is very interesting. It came around, I started on Facebook with a woman named Annabelle Park.
Yeah, and she's been on the show.
Oh, she has?
Yeah.
Very well. And she just was interested in my perspective and wanted to know what I had to say. So we started developing, a personal relationship just through the phone, through emails, and I started following the Coffee Party because after what I've been through with the Tea Party, I'm very cautious and putting my trust out there to anybody nowadays. And so I signed up for, a few accounts with them and different names and whatnot, and just kind of sat back with a fly on the wall and watched them for a good year. And Annabelle and I kept in touch through the phone, emails, and text messages and whatnot. And I just wanted to make sure that everything was on the up and up with this movement, and if it was really going to, have some teeth to it. Mm-hmm. And they've really surprised me, and have gone, in my opinion, they've picked up the slack where the Tea Party left off very early on, and are going in the direction in which a real, true populist movement should go.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line here, isn't it? Of populism, of what's best for all the people, as opposed to what's best for the Koch brothers and Dick Armey.
Absolutely, certainly.
So you have made a 180. You're no longer a Tea Party right winger. Now you're a Coffee Party left winger. Would you is that it?
Well, I think left winger is a little bit of a stretch. I don't know where I am, Tom. I had this has been an inner struggle wrestling with myself this whole time.
Sure.
I've had to read books, and after doing an interview with you, I had so many of your listeners reach out to me, and I've become friends with several, and building that personal relationship, and it's all helped change. I've read books like Cornered by Barry Lynn, Radicalism of the American Revolution by Gordon Wood, Free Lunch by David K. Johnston, The Predator State by James Galbraith. I enjoy articles by Matt Taibbi. I enjoy some of your articles. Yeah. And so I've had a personal struggle, an inner struggle within myself to come to terms on where I really stand. So I think I'm more of a centrist, conservative, constitutional, progressive, independent American.
Here's how I think it cleaves, Shane. I think that the fundamental question that is answered differently by people who call themselves left and people who call themselves right, or people who don't use labels, but this is the basic divide, is the answer to the question, was America conceived as, was the Constitution conceived as, and do we have, and do we want to have going forward, a we society or a me society? A society where, of barn builders, of towns that get together and somebody needs a new house built and everybody pitches in and makes it, or a society where everybody says, to people who are down on their luck, hey, tough luck, pull yourself up by your own damn bootstraps kind of thing. And the founders, coming out of the Enlightenment of the 16th and 17th century and early 18th century, the founders were all about, it's a we society. That's why the first three words of the Constitution are, we the people, right? And the libertarian worldview, the Ayn Rand worldview, she believes that we society stuff is evil, and that she lived through the communist revolution in Russia and saw her father lose his pharmacy, and I think that just kind of branded her with that for the rest of her life, and that ultimately didn't become a we society; it was another me society. And that's the ultimate question, is, are we in favor of a we society or a me society? And if we agree that it's a me society, then we go totally full-bore libertarian, objectivist, no government, no rules other than, against violence and fraud. And, everybody gets to fend for themselves, and the strongest predator is going to win. And the people who aren't the strongest predators were not born wealthy, as is the case in the Heroes and Ayn Rand's novels, are screwed. And people who are not born wealthy. And if it's a we society, then we say, okay, we've got this government. What can it do for us? How can we help us? How can we help each other? Kind of Matthew 25. And so would you describe yourself now as a we society guy or a me society guy?
Definitely a we society. And, and I have libertarian friends, and we go back and forth quite a bit. And, I do have a little bit of a libertarian streak. I mean, not too much. I'm definitely a we society guy. And also as a Christian, I feel that we need to be a we society person as well. If you agree with the New Testament and can shake your bondage from the Old Testament as a Christian, if you're a Christian.
Well, it's in every religion, actually, Shane. It's in every religion. It's in Judaism. It's in Islam.
Sure, and in my articles, it's kind of an introduction to myself. I want to build that personal relationship and build this bridge. So many people are concerned about building a wall. Mm-hmm. And I want them to tear that, to challenge themselves and tear that wall down and join me and help me build this bridge. I can't do it by myself, but I'll try if I have to.
That's great. People can check this out at whiskeywithmycoffee.blogspot.com. Do I have that right, Shane?
Yes, sir.
Shane Brooks, whiskeywithmycoffee.blogspot.com. From tea to coffee to democracy 2.0. Shane, thanks a lot for being with us today.
Hey, thank you, Tom. Appreciate it.
Good talking with you.